Welcome back to the channel, guys. So in last week's video, we talked about hoodoos, which is a really silly word, and today we have another silly word to tell you, Ha Ha Tonka. Ha Ha Tonka is a state park in Missouri near the Lake of the Ozarks. We happen to find ourselves near the Lake of the Ozarks. We've never been there. We want to check out the area, and wouldn't you know it, we ended up in Ha Ha Tonka. The bottom line on Ha Ha Tonka is if you're at the Lake of the Ozarks and you're really just done being on the lake or in the lake and doing all the water things, and you'd rather see some different kind of nature, like maybe trees and rocks and things like that, you should head to Ha Ha Tonka. It's probably worth half a day in our opinion. So here's what we recommend you do at Ha Ha Tonka State Park in Missouri near the Lake of the Ozarks. Go there and go see some sinkholes, go see some natural springs, see the natural bridge, which is actually pretty cool. It's like 100 feet tall. And you can also go see the castle. Most of the locals will tell you, go see the castle. I hate to break it to you, it's not really a castle. It's actually just a mansion that this really rich guy built because it has a nice viewpoint of the Lake of the Ozarks. But then in the mid-1900s, it burnt down to a fire, so now there's just the ruins of the castle, what they call a castle, which means the stones are still there. So it's pretty cool to look at, that and the water tower. You can spend half a day and go see these things at Ha Ha Tonka. Let's talk about the hiking in Ha Ha Tonka State Park. And by the way, I am going to say Ha Ha Tonka a lot because it's fun to me, and when you go, you'll see how fun it is as well. Ha Ha Tonka. How fun is that to say? Ha Ha Tonka. So there's only like 17.4 miles of trails, and that might sound like a lot, but I say only, meaning throughout the entire park, that's all you could hike and see everything. So you don't need necessarily for your half day or however long you spend there, really heavy duty, serious hiking equipment. Hiking boots, don't need them. You can wear tennis shoes. I mean, feel free if you have hiking boots, but you're not going to need trekking poles. You don't need to bring a camelback full of water and a bunch of food. It's just not that serious, but it is very pretty. Now, apart from all the pretty nature that you're gonna see, some pretty neat trees, pretty neat rocks and things, we recommend go see the most unique rock, which is the natural bridge. It's one of the major things to see at Ha Ha Tonka State Park in Missouri near the Lake of the Ozarks. Anyway, it's a natural bridge where the water has carved out underneath. There's kind of like a cave. Well, it's not a cave, it's just an overhang essentially, but you really get the feeling of a cavern, of a cave. It's 100 feet tall, which is pretty impressive. It's a great example of the geology in the local area, and it's just pretty cool. And by that, I don't just mean neat to look at, although it is very neat to look at. I mean, the temperature is cooler. And if you go in the middle of the day when it's very hot, if you go to the natural bridge, you can cool down for a bit. It has this really nice ambiance, atmosphere about it. The second thing you should definitely check out would be, like we said, Ha Ha Tonka Castle or Castle Ruins, which is also just a mansion. Anyway, they have it closed off where you can't actually walk through the castle, although before you could, but now because of, I don't know, seismic shifts, geology, the earth, just things move around. A lot of it's very, very unstable because it did get gutted by a fire in the mid-1900s. Most of it is just standing stones, and you can see that they're on the verge of falling, and it would be bad if it fell on you. But it's really cool to walk around, get some photos, some video of it. There's also the water tower, and like we said before, you can drive to this castle and park and go check it out. But the hikes aren't that serious, so why not get some exercise, get your heart rate up. It's good for you, it's good for me, it's good for the world, and you can still see the castle. So those are the two things we recommend you go see. There's other things. There's natural springs, which we saw, and it was nice. It was a spring. There's some sinkholes, which I think we saw from a distance at some point. But go see the natural bridge, go see the castle ruins, if you have time to go to Ha Ha Tonka State Park. But the Lake of the Ozarks is known for the lake portion, not necessarily the state park portion. But if you just really want to get out into nature, which we all should sometimes, it's called nature bathing. Psychologists recommend it. It's good for your mood, gets rid of depression, just keeps you healthy. Nature bathing is a great thing to do. Thanks for watching the video. Join us next week as we explore other things. Okay, bye.